Live from Farmington High School, it's the Midday Show with Charlie Workey. Special guest this week, 8th grade author Ben Heckman. From the FHS Talent Show, Derek Anderson and Katie Burgess. And from the Fiddler on the Roof, we have Effie Barnes and Kay Feltz. And here's your host, Charlie Workey.
Well, good morning, Farmington High School. I'm Charlie Workey, back with another edition of the Midday Show, here with my co-host, none other than Cody Madison. How are you doing today, Cody?
I'm doing pretty good. Am I audible today? I think I am.
Can we hear Cody?
I hope so. We'll find out.
Let's all hope we can hear Cody.
All right.
All right. Well, to start things off, District 192 head nurse Gail Setterstrom was published and won a publication award for her article, School Wellness Policies, Opportunities for Change. Her article appeared in the October 11th issue of JOSN. I want to give a big congratulations to her. It's a huge deal for this town and for the entire nursing offices. Cody, you have anything to say about that?
Oh, it's pretty darn spiffy, Charlie. Pretty darn spiffy.
Pretty darn spiffy, Cody. Well, spring sports are now in full swing in Farmington High School, and to give all of you athletes, including myself from the lacrosse team, a little bit of inspiration, I have somewhat of a motivational video to play for all of you today. Cody, punch it. Cody?
Do you feel alive?
I feel happy of myself.
I feel happy of yourself too. What do you got, any words of wisdom? What about for all the other kids trying to learn how to ride their bike? Can you say anything to them?
Everybody, I know you can believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you will know how to ride a bike. If you don't, you just keep practicing. You will get the hang of it, I know it. If you keep practicing, you will get the hang of it, and then you can get better and better at it as you do it.
Give me some thumbs up.
Thumbs up, everybody!
All right.
For rock and roll!
Woo! All right. Well, Cody, thumbs up for rock and roll. Remember, if you believe in yourself, you can ride a bike.
Thumbs up indeed, Charlie.
Best of luck to all the spring sports this year. And we know that Farmington will continue its tradition of winning, and we will all have a great spring. Games for Change a couple of weeks ago was a very successful event. A couple of groups made over 500 sandwiches for the food shelf. The games themselves raised $4,385, which resulted in 2,065 pounds of food, all going to the Farmington food shelf. Great job to anybody who participated, and that is an immense amount of food, is it not, Cody?
That's a ridiculous amount of food. I mean, could we eat all that?
No, Cody.
Oh.
We could not.
Okay.
We're going to send you out to a short break, and after that we'll be right back with 8th grade author Ben Heckman. I'm Charlie Workey. You're watching The Midday Show.
That was a good day of working out. I feel dirty. Do you want some Perel?
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Oh man, I don't need no Perel.
Okay. Alright, let's get out of here.
Germs have no mercy.
Well, welcome back to the Midday Show, Farmington High School. I'm Charlie Workey, here with none other than 8th grade author Ben Heckman. How you doing today, Ben?
Pretty good.
Good, good. Well, first off, when did you first realize that writing was what you wanted to do?
When I held a pencil, finally. It was just, I don't know, I would always be able to like just draw stuff with like markers all weird and stuff, and I'd have my mom tell the story, but as soon as I could just write on my own, I would always just write, I guess.
All right, awesome. Well, how old were you when you first started writing your own stories?
I would like dictate the story to my mom when I was about 3. Writing would be like 7, which would be, you know.
Okay. Well, you wrote these 2 books already that have been published, Velvet Black and Velvet Black 2. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what those stories are about?
Well, basically, in Velvet Black 1, a new kid moves to town. He doesn't know anybody. He loves guitar, which is a little bit different in the area, and eventually he joins a rock band. And somehow they make it on MTV for an amateur band competition. And Velvet Black 2 follows up that story, where basically they go, they play the show, and then they end up getting kidnapped and shipped to England. And it's just this whole mess. So
Awesome. Well, it sounds like some good reads. I'm going to have to pick those up from my own library and possibly get some reading in. Well, who inspired you to start writing?
I don't know, it was just kind of like, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Just no inspiration behind, just I want to do it.
Yeah.
So.
No. Well, who's your favorite author?
Rick Riordan.
All right. What's your favorite book by him?
Just everything Percy Jackson. I don't know, I really like the story.
All right. All right. Well, what do you hope to accomplish with your writing?
Hopefully keep publishing stuff as I get older, and just, you know, keep writing, I guess.
All right. Well, how many books do you plan on having in the Velvet Black series?
I think this is it for right now. I maybe come back with the 3rd one, but
All right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, what other interests do you have? I heard you have a huge interest in music and guitars, along with your main character in Velvet Black. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
I love guitar. I've been playing for 8 years. I have 6 guitars.
Wow.
I don't know, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's like an addiction or something. I don't know. I love guitar, so.
All right. Well, is there anything that you would like to say to someone that's an aspiring writer?
Just keep writing.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm here with Ben Heckman, twice published author from Dodge Middle School in Farmington. We'll be right back with more of the Midday Show after this break.
What do you think you're doing?
Throwing my bottle away.
FHS keeps it green. Next time, throw that away in the recycling bin. It takes hundreds of years for a bottle to decompose in a landfill.
Okay.
Organics, yellow containers, all food, milk cartons, paper products, and school forks, spoons, and knives. Recycling, blue containers, bottles, cans, and paper not contaminated by food. Trash. Black, brown, and gray containers. Chips and other a la carte packaging and other plastic items. Be smart. Be green. Brought to you by the Mean Green Recycling Team.
Well, hello, Farmington High School, and welcome back to the Midday Show. I'm here with a couple of cast members from the upcoming play, The Fiddler on the Roof. It's Kay Felt and Effie Barnes. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
All right, well, why don't you start off by telling us what The Fiddler on the Roof is all about?
Well, Fiddler on the Roof is about a family of Jews living in Russia in the early 1900s, and one of the main storylines is about the father, Tevye, and trying to balance his sense of tradition and how things should work with his family and his daughters who radically break from tradition.
And they're singing.
Lots of singing.
All right, well, who's the director of the show? I hear there's a new one this year.
Yep, our new director is Mr. Rude, and we've never had him come in before, and he's a fantastic director. He's very good at what he does, and it's going to be a great show.
All right, well, what exactly do you two play in the show?
Well, I'm Yenta, the matchmaker. She's like this old lady who just picks people randomly and tries to get them to marry each other, and then she gets paid to do it, so.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Golda, the wife of the main character, Tevye, and I'm really just an abrasive person. I hassle him all the time and just kind of mock him and make fun of him, and it's a lot of fun to play.
Well, who does play the main character then?
David Silver is playing Tevye, the main character.
All right. Well, David's a good friend of mine. He's got a nice little beard going on.
Indeed.
If you guys have seen David around school, everybody can tell he's got a nice, long, luscious beard, and he looks fantastic. Well, when is the show? What are the dates for it?
The show is Thursday, the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th at 7 p.m. Tickets for adults are $8, and students and senior citizens get in for $5.
And it's at Bachman Middle School.
All right, well, is there anything else that you'd want us to know about the show before we let you go today?
Everybody should come see it.
Everyone.
Sounds like a great show, guys. I'll definitely be heading out to watch it. Well, we're going to have to cut to another commercial break. We'll be right back with a couple of members of TLC to talk about the FHS Talent Show. You're watching The Midday Show. Well, welcome back to the Midday Show, Farmington High School. Great job on that music video by Carter Bloomster and Tyler Olson. They made that in video one, just one try ago.
Is it?
Well, now I'm back with a couple of members from TLC, Derek Anderson and Katie Burgess. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Well, why don't you tell us about what's going on with the FHS Talent Show this year?
Well, this year TLC is sponsoring a talent show for all the high school students. It's open to everyone, it's free, and we just want everyone to have a good time.
All right, well, is there any important dates that we have to remember for this talent show?
Well, Wednesday the 25th are the auditions. They're before school and after school. So you can get your application that's in the second floor office, and then when you turn that in, you sign up for your audition there.
All right, well, I'm not sure if there is anything, but what does the winner of the talent show receive?
Well, we're actually just aiming for a fun time, so we're not going to have a winner. We're just going to have everyone come out, show their talents, and we're going to have teachers and students be showing off what they can do.
Fantastic. I think Mr. Tauchi, one of the producers of this show, is going to be on with his dog. Best of luck to you, Mr. Tauchi. And speaking of any talents, either of you two have any special talents you're going to be showing off at the show?
Well, TLC as a group, we've come up with some ideas, so I think it'll be pretty funny.
All right. Well, best of luck to both of you. I wish I had some cool talents to go up on stage and show off, but unfortunately, I do not. Well, this has been another edition of the Midday Show. Before we go, I want to give a special shout out to Katie Burgess's mom and tell her a nice happy birthday. We'll be back next week with yet another edition of the Midday Show. I'm Charlie Workey. Thanks for watching, and you have a great weekend, Farmington.